And I'm Carla. We will be hosting Coffee and Convos every month.
Each month we'll feature a different resident or staff, and we'll chat, hang out, and enjoy a cup of coffee.
Today we'll be hanging out with our president, Casey.
Hello, guys.
So, our first question is, do you like coffee?
I love coffee. It is a little hard to drink with a mask on right now,
Especially
but
that mask.
I will drink it after.
How do you drink your coffee?
Black.
The right way.
Nice.
The correct way, the easy way.
Yes.
So part of our goal with Coffee and Convos is for all of you watching to learn more about David's house and all our friends who live and work here.
So Casey, what are some things you like to do when you are out of the office?
When I'm out of the office, let's see. Well, I have 3 kids at home, 3 teenagers, so they keep us busy. If sports start up again, I'll be spending a lot of time with that. I do a little woodworking on the side. Gets me out of the house and in the garage, so I can build a few things here and there.
What current project do you have going?
I'm renovating our master bedroom at home. So I built a new bed, have some nightstands to do, paint, built this table.
Impressive table.
It is how I relax and make a big mess. And upset my kids because their shoes are all covered with sawdust usually.
Do your kids help with the projects?
Once in a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
We've all done some projects together.
Nice. Okay, if you were stuck on a deserted island and you had food, water, and shelter, what other 3 items would you have to have with you?
Can I say a boat? Because then I'd get off that
Feels like cheating, but...
thing. Alright. I think what I would need is, well, my wife would say I should probably have some sunscreen with me so I don't get sunburned. Because it's a tropical island, so the sun's pretty bright. I would probably want a fishing pole so I can continue to catch some fish for food. And then if boat's an illegal answer, I would probably want a bed. Something comfortable to sleep in.
So, if you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go and why?
Australia. Seems like a fun place to go.
Okay, if you were a superhero or a supervillain, who would you be?
Of course, I couldn't be a supervillain. That would just... although there are some cool supervillains. So, but I think if I were a superhero, it would be the Green Lantern.
Oh.
You didn't see that one coming, did you?
Yeah, I don't really know anything about...
Because the Green Lantern has this cool ring and he can basically make anything that he wants and be anything that he wants. So it's like all the superheroes rolled into one. You should watch that movie. I'll send it to you.
I'll have to check that out. Okay, so what's the last present you got for somebody and did they like it?
Well, let's see. I've got 3 kids. And 2 of them just had birthdays last month, plus Christmas. So I bought a lot of presents.
Okay, but did you pick them out?
I did. Are you trying to insinuate that my wife did all of it?
We wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Now there may have been a couple instances where I was as surprised as my kids were with their gifts, but I did pick a few of them out. Probably the best one was for my youngest Miriam, who's 13. We got her a little aquarium and a goldfish, and she's the animal lover in the house.
Nice.
So yes, she did like it. Now, the first goldfish died within 24 hours, so we
That'll
had to get a
happen.
second one.
Yep,
But the second one is going strong.
Is that when you got your fish?
That is when I got my fish, yes.
So you got your daughter a goldfish and you got a cool betta fish?
Yes, but my daughter wanted a goldfish.
Okay.
And that betta fish is going almost a month now, so doing pretty
With
well.
no replacement.
No replacements.
Good work.
Thank you.
What language would you like to learn one day and why?
I would like to learn Dutch because my family, my mom and dad are Dutch immigrants, when I was a kid, they used to always speak in Dutch when they didn't want us to know what they were talking about. But I've gotten pretty good at figuring stuff out.
I was going to say, do you know any?
I can understand the gist of what's being talked about,
Okay.
and I probably know all the bad words from my dad.
The important things.
All right, so you talked about your relationship with your fish. Tell us about your relationship with your dog.
Why do you want to know?
We've heard some rumors that your dog is underappreciated by you.
I think I appreciate my dog at the level at which it needs to be appreciated. My
And that
dog
says it right there,
Yes.
people.
My dog is also known as the white fluffy thing, meaning
Yeah, I don't even know your dog's name because that's all you're.
the dog's name is Benny, and he's about this big.
Benny.
So he's not even a real full-size dog. He's a small dog. And I do like the dog. I just refuse to walk the dog by myself because it's not a good picture of a man walking this little fluffy.
Oh, jeez Louise.
And the dog gets treated better than I do at home.
Okay.
I think sometimes people like the dog more.
That could cause some resentment.
Yeah.
I could
But I'm
see
working
that.
through it. This is helpful.
Yeah.
This is helpful.
All right, well, we'll give you a chance to brag about yourself a little bit then. What is your greatest accomplishment to date?
Oh, let's see. Well, when I was a freshman in college, I drove in my first demolition derby.
Oh my
I
gosh.
felt that was a great accomplishment.
Has there been
Yes.
more since then?
Nope, because I couldn't turn my head for 3 days after. So one time was enough.
Love it.
That's
Speaking
amazing.
of goals, do you have any race goals post-COVID?
Race goals?
Yeah.
As in running?
Yeah.
I don't currently. I've fallen a little bit off the running bandwagon. I need to get back on it. But I did, pre-COVID, I did run the Amway twice, Riverbank. The last time with one of our residents here.
Mm-hmm.
It was a little bit of a rough finish for me.
But you did it.
Matthew likes to point out I'm the only person not smiling in the picture taking the finish line. In fact, he points out I looked like I was near death.
He's honest.
Okay, our final question,
Okay.
and perhaps the most important. What is your most memorable grilling experience?
Grilling experience. So you guys know I like to grill and smoke a lot of meat. Speaking of which, coming up in our virtual auction for the Spring Gala, there will be an opportunity to dine at my household and
Wow.
partake in some of this food.
Have you chosen what is going to be made for
I
that?
haven't yet, but I would say some of my best work was a brisket that we recently had. And one of my family's favorites. 14 hours on the smoker.
Oh,
It's a
wow.
commitment.
So what time did you start it the night before?
I did.
Okay.
And then we ate it the next day.
Nice. Sounds good. Before we go, we heard that you might be sitting out in the cold pretty soon.
Yes. So earlier this week, we started a new fundraiser on Facebook. A couple of the guys over in House 1 thought it would be fun to make Greg and I sit out in the snow.
Sounds fun.
So
to me.
for every $100 raised, Greg, myself, and Matthew from House 1 will be making snow angels in the snow.
Love it.
Maybe
Can't wait
in
to see it.
t-shirts and shorts. So.
Sounds like that'll have to happen.
Love it. All right, well, that's all for today. Join us next month on the 26th for
Coffee and Convos.